Everyone, welcome to our PCI DSS playlist. This playlist will be packed with a lot of information or plethora of information. And prerequisite for this playlist or the PCI DSS training, you will need to watch the networking basic videos on the playlist that we have. Reason being that I would do a lot of assumption knowing that people must have watched those videos and they already know what it means. And if you all realize it, I do not like to assume. I spend so much time explaining concept. And when preparing the PCI DSS videos, I realize I have to pause to create videos for networking. That way you all will have the background. And I believe so much in the fundamentals, having a foundation. As a matter of fact, these foundations forms the backbone of everything that we need to do, right? So if you are able to put the dots or the pieces together, then you stand a greater chances of understanding this process or the training better. And if you are working for organizations where you have to help them achieve their PCI DSS certifications, then it's important for you to at least understand all the basic networking videos that I have uploaded. Do you need to be a network admin, an expert? No, you do not. But you will work as a liaison. You will serve as a liaison person. You are the facilitator. You are the one collaborating with other stakeholders within your organization. Come to think of the fact that, yes, we have defined rules. You have the qualified security assessor authorized by PCI DSS coming in to assess your posture. And once they've assigned those roles, they are uploading artifacts. Why are you there as a compliance or GRC person? You want to help your organization achieve such certifications. In as much as the policy have defined these rules, these people might still just send whatever artifact. And that's why you are there. They are spending so much money for you to make sure that they do the right thing. And there's no way you can be advising somebody or even reviewing those artifacts without you understanding them yourself. And that's why I felt the need to post, put a lot of hours, those video myself. To be honest with you all, I also learned a lot. There were things that I didn't know. I have a general knowledge, but not an in-depth concept, on those videos, some of the concept or topics. So I have to challenge myself, even talking about, for example, just Wi-Fi, how wireless connection happens. Something that I was intrigued, and that's like, you know what? I have to understand better. And I'm glad I was able to put those content and you all are enjoying. So if you are new on this particular playlist, I will advise you to pass, stop, go to the network playlist, make sure you watch all the videos. And it's not a matter of just watching or listening. You can take your time, play it over and over again. Or if there's something that you do not understand, go to the internet, research on that particular topic, make sure you have a good understanding because we're going to be using those words a lot and people will see it shortly. We're going to be talking routers, switches, web server, and all those things, protocols, port. So we don't want to be discussing and say these things that you all do not have a background as to what it is. Then you will be lost. Okay. And someone also put in comment that you need to be a qualified SA to work. Not necessarily. Yes, to access controls, you will be a qualified SA. But what happened you helping your organization to achieve compliance? You need to be a certified SA? No, you do not need to be a qualified SA. Okay. And that's why it's important for us to be a master in our field. We need to understand, let them feel an impact. When you are talking, let them know this person knows. That's just my theory. To be in an environment where I understand what is going on. I'm not lost, right? I don't want to be that dogman person in any organization. And that's why I can proudly say that in most of my companies I've worked for, even currently working, actually I always leave a lasting impression. they always feel my impact. And because I always challenge myself, I always put in that extra hours trying to understand better. So likewise, for you to succeed in this field, I know a lot of you all are new. You are trying to get started. I tell you what, the route I took was crazy. I didn't really have someone. I only got to know my mentor later in my like, during the period of transitioning and all those things. But I suffered. I didn't have what you guys have now. I did not, right? So take advantage of these things. Make sure you take your time to study. I was also that person that I believe in the misconception that you need to be a hacker. And that stopped me from starting my cybersecurity, at an earlier time. So with all the internet that is vast, you all take advantage of this training. As I said, this curriculum has been carefully curated. I don't just wake up to create content. I think I process and I try to put my thoughts together. I try to look like definitely blended, connect all the dots, see how you all can understand. And that's why if you go to the GRC video, you guys will realize that each concept builds on the previous. Same thing you're going to see on the PCI DSS. And as I'm saying, for you to fully understand the PCI DSS, you need to understand networking. The not basic networking. What I have put out there, that should suffice. That will help you assimilate the PCI DSS concept better. So make sure you go and watch those videos. Once you are done, you can come to this channel. And one more thing, this particular PCI DSS, I will upload just 1/3 of the videos on YouTube. The rest will be paid. Of course, it's a combo as students got it. And to tell you, that we also have a GRC tool where we will we'll have to do the work in a real life. Students will play the role of a qualified security control assessor. So we have stimulation. They'll also play the role of the customer or the client. Some will also have like QA, will have all the controls. A student knows how to develop security policies. They know how to get artifacts and how to look for artifacts. They know how to ask those questions. They will play that role. Such that even if they happen to get a job today to help an organization achieve compliance, I promise you, a student would nail it. And that's why I can proudly tell you that all our working students, none reaches out to us. No one, as a matter of fact. But do you know how many people that I know that took training somewhere else? They are coming for me to help them. That speaks volume. So if you are still new to our channel, make sure you followed. If you go to any playlist, start watching it from the oldest to the most recent because each concept builds on the previous. Okay, that will give you a good understanding as to what this whole thing entails, right? And make sure don't only watch, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share with your friends and family. You guys, I believe with all the positive comments and calls I've received from YouTube, you can relate and you can testify that a lot of effort and hard work has been put into delivering these contents of videos for you guys. So stay tuned, watch those videos, and I will see you in the subsequent videos on PCI DSS. All right, so take care and I will see you all. Bye bye.